I just thought of another video. Okay, so some ways that we found to save money with raising a family and everything. I didn't get to, like, do what we bought at the store the other day because it wasn't really a big haul. It was just, like, get us through the week. Because we do have some meats and stuff because some things were on sale at our local grocery store, which is the only Texas grocery store. So if you have no idea what HEB is, it is because it is a Texas-only grocery store. Like, there's some grocery stores that are only in certain states. So anyway, Texas is an only, no, HEB is the only Texas grocery store. So we just went and picked up a few things to tie us over until next week, and then we'll buy a few more things. Because normally we go grocery shopping twice, go grocery shopping every 2 weeks. And then if we need to go anytime else, we'll just get, like, it'll be like milk or bread. There's what's going. Anyway, so normally what I do is I meal plan for the 2 weeks that we're going to go grocery shopping because it helps me stick to, it helps me budget better, and it helps me stick to a plan. So therefore I know what I'm going to be cooking, so I know what I need, so I don't just buy a bunch of stuff that I don't end up needing. Then what we do is sometimes we will buy stuff that's not according to the meal plan, but it's either on sale or I can use it later on. So for instance, a couple weeks ago, well, it may have been a month ago, about a month ago, HEB was doing 57 cents a pound drumsticks. And at the time that they did it, it was, they had no limits on them. So I went and bought, like, a ton of drumsticks. And I think I bought, like, 8 packs of drumsticks. And we freeze them. And then we were eating the drumsticks. Making, like, I looked up recipes to make with drumsticks, and we were making, like, I made my meal plan according to the drumstick meals because it was cheaper. Normally we do chicken breasts, but for that I was like, that is really cheap, and we can still, still make meals out of them. So then I used that, and we still had like 2 packs left. So I meal plan according to what's on sale, and 2, if there's something on sale that we don't need at the time, I'll go ahead and get it because sometimes we can use it for something else. Like on that same trip that we did they had fajita meat on sale. Like if you bought the fajita meat, then you got all this all the other stuff for fajitas, like rice. You got Coke and salsa and beans and a couple other things. You got all that for free. And I was like, well, we don't need this now, but it was like this big thing of, I don't remember how many pounds it was, a big thing of fajita meat. And it was like, we'll freeze it because in a month we're going to have the little kids over, or Jake and Zoe over too, and then we're going to use all that in a meal because it'll feed like 7 people. So we went ahead and bought it and then got all that other stuff for free, and then saved it, and then used it then. So sometimes it does. Okay, so again, according to our meal plan, that does help us stay to, like, on budget, and it helps us budget better, and it helps me stay according to a plan, and like, oh, we need to go get this, and then going to the grocery store every couple days or every other day. And then also keeps us from going out so much. So for instance, like, this week was, and then I changed it up a little bit. You also are going to have those days where you're going to have to change it up a little bit because somebody's going to forget. Like, Monday was messed up, so then we're delayed a day on our meal plan, which actually benefits us because of how it worked out. It's actually going to benefit us. So, normally on Thursdays are leftover days, because the kids come home Friday, so we get the kids Friday through Sunday. So normally what I do is I'll cook Friday night. I'll cook something nice for us, So normally, like for this week, Monday, we had leftovers from the weekend. Yesterday was a garlic chicken. Um, Today is, which, which is Wednesday. Well, I don't know when this will be uploaded, but anyway, um, is shrimp scampi. Wednesday, or, crud. Oh, um, pepper, uh, pepper steak, and so it's steak, like really thin steak, and then peppers, and then like pepper seasoning, and then that's in the crock pot, and then you just put it over rice, and then so pepper steak, like Chinese food, and then leftovers is usually a Thursday thing, and then because originally it was supposed to be Monday was supposed to be, I have to do this right because then I messed myself up. So originally Monday was supposed to be garlic chicken. Tuesday was supposed to be shrimp scampi. Wednesday was supposed to be pepper steak. Green pepper steak, that's how you say it. Green pepper steak. Okay. Thursday was supposed to be leftovers. Friday was supposed to be spaghetti. Saturday, because it was just going to be me because my fiance is going out of town for work, I was just going to make a sandwich or something. I was like, I'm not cooking. If you're not going to be home and it's just me, I'm not cooking. Like, I will make a sandwich. Make me some sandwich and chips and I will be happy. And I'm going to be working, so it's not a big deal for me. Then Sunday, he was going to be coming back home, so I was going to make some maple glazed drumsticks, and I found that on Pinterest. And then, like, that's our things. And then, so it was a really easy, because I just needed, like, peppers. I need garlic. So I have to go back out, because I forgot to get that at the grocery store. But, like, I already had, all I needed was the peppers for the pepper steak. The garlic chicken, I had all the stuff for that. The shrimp scampi, I had all of that from a haul I got before because we had a coupon and it was on sale and I had gotten that before from a haul before. I just needed the peppers for the pepper steak because we had steak. My dad hunts, so I was able to get the steak from him. The spaghetti, I already had all of that because we always buy like a big thing of, I had gotten the noodles from the weekend with the kids, but like spaghetti sauce, that's always something that's in my house, whether we put it on the menu or not. I always have it. It's always a backup. It's an easy backup. If something goes wrong, you can always cook up some noodles. We buy a big thing of meatballs. We have a couple extra meatballs. It's going to be a meal for us. Now, because normally we buy a big thing of meatballs and we can get like a meal or two out of it, and sometimes there'll be a couple more left, 8 or 9 meatballs left. That's fine for Billy and I. We can eat the rest of those meatballs and that'll finish off the pack. So that we had. And then the maple glazed, the drumsticks I had from the big haul that I made. I had those drumsticks still left. The stuff for the maple glazed, I had that, because it's like syrup and honey and something else, I think. That stuff I had from, that's just common things that you already have in your house. It was like rice and something else. Well, that stuff you already have in your house. So this past little haul that we had was a really simple, easy haul that we had. So it was like nothing. Just a couple little things that we needed. So it wasn't a big deal. So it's not like I'm not gonna. But anyway, you can do things like that and it makes it a little easier. So I would recommend if you can do, I already have March up. So it just has a couple things like, and then sometimes I'll do like, some people do like Taco Tuesdays. So we did like Mexican food Tuesdays. So it's like Mexican food because I get tired of like tacos every time. So we did like a Mexican food Tuesday and then we have a Mexican food, I did do that. Hello. I did Mexican food Tuesday and then I did a Mexican food Sunday. Oh well, that's fine. Because the kids, that's okay because I love Mexican food. So, the kids like Mexican food and then we like Mexican food. And then I did Italian food on Saturday, because that's something that the kids will eat. So we'll have like spaghetti or raviolis or maybe do pizza one time. And I'm gonna like mix it up to make them try different types of Italian food. And so I'll be looking at Pinterest for some different ideas on Italian food to get them to try different types of Italian food, not just like spaghetti. I'm not making spaghetti every single week, but I told him, I was like, we can spice this one up. And so I did for the month of March. I did kind of look up some Pinterest Italian dishes and like, oh, we can make this. Oh, we can make that. So I did that. And then, like for Friday nights, it's a different like chicken dish. You know, oh, let's do lemon pepper. Like you like barbecue chicken, fine. Barbecue chicken it is for this night. And then we're going to do this for this night. And then like, Mondays is like a beef or a pork night. So one time we're going to have hamburgers, and one night we might have Salisbury steak, and one night we might have sausage or something like that. Anyway, so it kind of goes from there. And then there's so many different Mexican food dishes. I can do that Tuesday and Sunday, and I'd be okay with that. And then I think Wednesday we are doing another chicken dish, because I like to eat, I do like to eat chicken. I like to eat chicken like 2 to 3 times, about 3 times a week. And some of those Mexican food dishes will have chicken in it, but anyway. And then Thursdays are leftovers, and it's good because I'm finding that we have leftovers, and so it makes sure that we give it another opportunity to eat. And sometimes it's like, okay, that did, like Monday, we're off by a day, which is fine, because then if we're off by a day, it means I have another day that I can switch out for something else. Or I also found too, like one time, I went to open the fridge because I swore I had leftovers in the fridge, and I opened the fridge and Billy was on his way home, and I was like, we don't have any leftovers. And it was like, oh, okay. But if we have a meal that maybe we had leftovers twice in a week or something, I can take from a meal that we've already had prepared, or that we'd already had, I can take that meal and throw it there instead. So that always works. Or spaghetti, because spaghetti is an easy meal. So we have a plan. So anyway, I'm sorry I rambled a lot in this thing, but I hope that helps. If you want, I can always link down below some of our menu plan ideas, and kind of give you an idea of how we plan our menus. Anyway, bye guys.